demonstrating the Oauth permissions for the Romulus application. The Romulus application is a chatbot building provider that allows its users to build chatbots for a variety of platforms, including website, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. We will be requiring multiple permissions from Google for a variety of causes, including those relating to Google Calendar, spreadsheets, tasks. All of these permissions have been requested through the Google Console panel, and this video will be a demonstration on the need for the same. For any user to access any Google integration, they first have to go to the chatbot. Here, I've already created a demo chatbot. Then they have to go to the bottom of the screen and click on third-party apps integration. There, they have the opportunity to search for the Google integration that they want. We offer a variety of integrations, including Google Analytics, Calendar, Contacts, Sheets, and Tasks. So let's start with Google Calendar. To connect to Google Calendar, they'll have to click on the connect button twice and then they will be asked to sign in. Whenever they are asked to sign in, the OAuth consent bubble will open up, such as this. We have to choose an account. I will be choosing Yuvraj Singh as a demo account. We will get this. Google hasn't verified this application, which is why we are requesting for it. We will click to, and then we'll get that we're signing back into Romulus. We will click on continue, and Romulus will ask for some access, which include these: viewing the calendar settings, editing, permanently changing, etc., etc. Then we will click on continue. Once the Google Calendar integration has been successful, the screen will change as such, which where we will get the chance to change the name of the appointment, its description, the ability to add a Google Meet link, as well as selecting the questions in the flow which we want the meeting to be tagged against. For Google Calendar, we are asking for two permissions, or one permission in fact, that is auth/calendar, which will allow us to see, edit, and permanently share and delete all the calendar events that we have access to. We require this because this permission will not only allow us to add specific events to the calendar of the person connected to the Google Calendar integration, but also showcase the changes in the calendar over to the next user in terms that they will not be able to book meetings during the same time slots. Whenever a user or whenever the owner of the integration will also cancel, that slot will be available once again to be available for booking of a meeting. Let us, for demonstration, select a question such as what is your name, and I want this to be mapped. Let's do what is your email address to the email address, and we will add one more parameter that we will choose the appointment slot to the date and time. When we click on save, the mapping will be successful and the person will have integrated their Google Calendar in their workflow such that whenever it is used, the information that is entered by the end user will be showcased in their Google Calendar. We will be demonstrating the entire workflow once in the end. Next, we go on to Google Contacts. When we again connect to Google Contacts, we will be asked to sign in. We will again choose the account which we want. We will get that Google hasn't verified this app. We will go to Romulus, click on continue and say yes to all the services that are over here. Then we will click on continue once again. With this, Google Contacts will be successfully integrated with our chatbot. We can firstly just test a lead for demonstration purposes. Suppose if I click on test lead, a demo lead will be sent on over to my Google Contacts, or we can map specific questions to the Google Contact. Suppose I will only map the first one, that is, please provide your name, and this will be mapped to the name variable over in our Google Contacts. Thirdly, we are asking permissions for Google Sheets. For Google Sheets, the process for integrating is the same. We will be asked to log in and we will log in once again using the same flow, and we will click on continue to provide Romulus with all the permissions that are required for the same. For Google Sheets, we are asking for two permissions. One is auth/spreadsheets.read only, which will allow our spreadsheet to list and to view all the spreadsheets that we as the user have access to. Here you can see that when I go to select a sheet, I can enter the title of any sheet, let us say demo sheet, and I can again map any question to whatever value that I want. We can click on save to Google Sheets. So going to third-party app integrations, we will search for Google Sheets and we'll click on connect. The specific scope that we request for Google Sheet is auth/spreadsheet read only and auth/spreadsheet. We need these two because we want to be able to firstly see all the sheets that are present in the connected account. Then we also give access to all the services that Romulus wants, including seeing and creating specific files in our drive, seeing the sheets, editing those sheets, seeing the personal information that has been publicly available, etc., etc. Once we sign, we require the two permissions, spreadsheets and spreadsheets.read only, because not only do we want to be able to write into the spreadsheets using this integration, but we also want to be able to see or to be able to read what is present in the sheet, to be able to delete it, and to be able to write on it. So, for example, we will name it as sample sheet, and then we will have it as sheet one being a default subsheet, and we'll choose, let's say, name as one of the columns and our email address as one of the columns. And then we will click on save. So we will have successfully integrated Google Sheets with our that we need is of Google Tasks. After clicking on connect, we will follow the same procedure as we have for the other applications. We will click on connect, then we will choose the account with which we want to connect this to. We will go on advanced and click on go to Romulus, which we, because we do not have the permission right now, we will click on continue, and we will select all the 5 permissions that the Romulus wants access to. Then after clicking on continue, we will have successfully integrated Google Tasks as well as the other three, that is Google Calendar, Google Contacts, and Google Sheets over with my bot. I want the task to go on over here to my custom development list, and I want that task to have the title of my name as well as the notes of my email address. After clicking on save, we get this message that we have successfully mapped, and now Google Tasks has also been integrated into our chatbot. We've integrated all the integrations to install the chatbot. Click on the bot and then go to install chatbot. Click on custom build, and we can copy this code. This code can be put on any HTML compiler. Let's open this first one. And I'll just paste this here and run this chatbot. When the chatbot runs, what it will happen is that on the bottom right of the screen, the chatbot will appear and it will ask me 3 questions. Firstly, what is my name? So let us put the name as anything. Then it will ask me to choose a book slot in particular. Let us choose the day after tomorrow and let us do it for 10:30 a.m. It will ask me for my email address. Let's do. When we get the smiley face, it means that the chat has been correctly, the chat flow has ended, and we can now close this page. Let us go on over one by one onto all the integrations that we chose. Firstly, let's go on over to Google Sheets. If we go on to the sample sheet, we will see that the data will have been mapped with the email address that we chose. So this is working correctly. Then let us go on over to Google Contacts. You can see that another contact was made just right now, just a minute ago. Now, right now it's 4:53. It was made at 4:52. Then if we go on over to my Google Calendar and my Google Tasks, we will see that over here in Google Tasks, the same task was made last Avedi. And if we go on over to my Google Calendar, we'll shortly see that over here between 10 to 10:15 AM or whatever time we chose, the same appointment will be booked.